Hey, what's up guys? It's Odin Blaine here, coming back with another video. December is over. It is a new year. We are just a few days into the new year. It's early January. We're gonna get this done. My cat is being weird. We are counting down the top 20 albums of 2024, starting with number 20. Yeah, speaking of hip-hop, great year for hip-hop with the whole Kendrick-Drake feud being absolutely a piece of rap history that was just insane to live through. A lot of rap albums that barely made my list with Vince Staples, with Dark Times. I also really enjoyed that Lupe Fiasco album. It just skipped the top 20. Tyler, the Creator, Chromacopia, features on here, truly incredible. His influences are just abound with world rock and art rock on songs like Noid. He's got some really great features from Tizo Touchdown and Doechii. I really like the interludes from Tyler's Mother. Number 19. Never been huge on the Smile. I've always found them to be like not quite as interesting as Radiohead. Really cool, intriguing, technically brilliant, but I just would never go back and listen to any of their songs. But even when the songs don't really go anywhere, the atmosphere and the tension that they create are just only something that the boys from Radiohead could come up with. Number 18. Sarah Yaros, whatever you want to call her. Incredible, impeccable bluegrass Americana artist, and she plays mandolin and banjo and all these instruments. The songs here are fantastic, maybe more pop-oriented than previous albums. 17, I have Artems with Doll. It's a K-pop album. It's just fun. Number 16, Lemon Twigs, creating some of the most lush, nostalgic power pop. Very jangly Birds. Bands like the Beatles and the Byrds and maybe the Kinks, even the Beach Boys in certain songs. Number 15, Kamasi Washington. Yeah, I'm not really big on jazz, but Kamasi Washington, Fearless Movement was a really incredible epic jazz album. It was an hour and a half, but it didn't really seem like that. Even when it's more frenetic and abrasive and aggressive, still really get a kick out of it. Number 14. I had to put King Gizzard in here. They only had one album this year, which is like a slow year for them because they usually put out like 4 or 6 or whatever. This was more boogie rock, more T-Rex, Mark Bolan kind of oriented, groovy bass lines, great percussion. Number 13. This might be a surprise for some people, but I truly think it deserves to be on this list. I think her voice sounds incredible on this album. I mean, she just sounds amazing.
Sorry about that. Ethan Wonders. Oh, Ethan. Let me tell you about my favorite albums from 2024.
Yeah, it's good. Number 12. All right, listen, I'm not big on country. I never have been. But my man Zach Bryan is doing country the right way. It's good stuff. You know, he's rocking it. He's on the guitar. He's playing music. Number 11. I'm a big Godspeed fan. They create these beautiful pieces of music, musical pieces. And this album is dedicated to the innocent Palestinian lives that were lost in the war. Thousands of lives were lost, ruthlessly murdered, and yeah. So that's why Godspeed made the album. Number 10. It's okay to be sad and emotional. It's okay to cry. Because when you turn this album on, you will be hit with the first song called Real House. It's a painfully slow, gut-wrenching song. Ode to just her mother. Long for the past and have this sense of yearning. Yeah, it makes for a sparse, lush, haunting folk album. Number 9. Peggy, back at it again with his latest. The way that he marries rock and rap is spectacular. He's also using AI samples of Al Green songs on a song like Either On or Off the Drugs, which sounds like a weird experiment gone wrong, but it goes right, and it makes for one of the best songs on the album. Really weird rap rock stuff like the opening, industrial and dark sounding, almost like something that Trent Reznor might produce. Number 8. If you told me that we'd get one of the best Cure albums in 2024, I would say that is bullshit. But here we are. Number 7. Mahashmashman Shmananana. Manamana. Manamana. Manana. Nanamana. Mana. Mana. There it is. Number 6. Yeah, Fontaine CC. I had to listen to this a few times because the first time I heard it, I didn't think it was great. I heard it again. I realized it was much better than I thought. By the third time I heard it, I was like, no, this is a special album. Now that's one silly cat. Yeah, so this was a very brilliant alternative, sometimes jangly, ethereal, weird Nick Cave art rock. Yeah, very cool, very goth. Number 5. Jordy Griep here. Didn't surprise me that he is in the top 5 because Jordy Griep is from the band Black Midi, who I adore. Number 4. I had to put this here, Vampire Weekend. You know, they're always putting out great stuff. They're always putting out amazing music. I always love them since their first album. Their white boy take on African Soukous music, I thought was really fun. I think by the time they put out their third album, mostly everybody respected them, broadening their sound a little bit. And on this new album, reinvigorates their sound. They go back to a little bit of surf rock. They have that signature guitar sound, and the production is very beachy and summery and breezy, while they have really proficient songwriting. Number 3, you know I had to put it here. I got Brat. I got Charlie's Brat. It was Brat summer for everybody, including me. Yeah, everything was Brat. I've always loved Charlie since she put out the album Charlie. It's weird. The production just goes so hard and so crazy. I love the hyper pop. A.G. Cook, George Daniel produced songs. Just the overall production. Number 2, Porter Robinson with Smile. Made me smile. It's one of the most optimistic albums here that filled with a lot of fear and disappointment and heartbreak. This album really kind of pushed me through and made me want to just be optimistic and happy. And yeah, and that's what's important. That's what's up. Number 1. Yeah, I had to put Magdalena Bay here. This album is sad. It's futuristic sounding, bright, egregiously vibrant, and vivid detail of pop, shimmering, bright, and shiny. Like everything is just painted chrome. The synths in all these songs are really dreamy and fun. Remind me of maybe something from MGMT, but even a little more psychedelic. Sophistopop on songs like Cry For Me. Noisy production like the ending of Image. And you also get songs that are just crazy hard like Death and Romance. And that is why it is the single best album of 2024. There is not a single skip here. Songs like Vampire in the Corner really showcase Mika's incredible vocal talent, and everything here is just thank you so much for everyone for the subscribing and liking and saving. Happy New Year, everybody. It is January, so get in that gym and pump the iron and